I was assembled far away and woke up one day in a wonderful place called Bonita Springs. Though some tell me it was once called Survey. Apparently, people have lived here for many years. Scholars say over 8,000 years. Spanish explorers first recorded people here in 1513. These were the Calusa Indians, and they were fierce with other people, but lived in harmony with nature and lived by the bounty of the surrounding waters, both fresh and salt water. The very center of their realm was just northwest of here in the bay. Today it's called Mountain Key. But I get ahead of myself. Let's start with a really big secret, the Crew Trust. A strange name to be sure, but it is an acronym, a word made from the first letters of a group of words. C is for corkscrew, R is for regional, E is for ecosystem, W is for watershed. This magical area extends to the north and east and borders, nourishes, and supports Bonita Springs. Thousands, maybe millions of plants and animals live within Crew. Let's look at some of the beauty that is so near. A typical sunrise shows us forests of pine, cypress, and oak, with water flows, ponds, and islands, some natural, some man-made, that are intermixed with grasses, wildflowers, and orchids, and air plants that don't need soil to grow. As I explore and discover, I am careful to only take images, and as I pass, I leave no trace. Crew has many areas and trails awaiting the curious. After all, we must be curious. We're discovering secrets. Crew was established in 1989, and in 1994 opened the Marsh Hiking Trails. Then, 2008, the Cypress Dome Trails. 2011, the Bird Rookery Trails. And in 2018, the Flint Pen Strand Trails. And I hear there are more to come. The people at Crew have a group of volunteers who constantly add ways for people to be part of the Crew experience. Many are the ways people get to be with Crew, like hiking, birding, nature healing, and geocaching. They tell me the Crew has at least 50 caches. Oops, that's a secret that you will have to get out there to find. Crew's biggest secret is water, a gift that's sometimes seen, sometimes not seen, for it travels paths that a drone, even a magical drone, cannot follow. Too small or too deep in the ground, but let's keep looking. Remember that water thing? I can tell you that humans use a whole lot of this stuff. Where could they get all of that so quickly? Another secret revealed. Bonita has a whole bunch of water magicians. For decades, these magicians have gathered the gift of water and made it one of the best water sources for humans in the whole state. That is a big secret. The magician's plan gathers water in two ways. Shallow depth aquifers, the lower Tamiami aquifer, fed by the Crew lands, and deeper aquifers that mingle fresh water and salt water from the Gulf. Now I have to tell you, these people are magicians. They use a bunch of technologies like reverse osmosis and lime softening to keep those humans supplied with millions of gallons of water a day. Now for a drone, water's not so friendly, but humans use a lot. And when they are done, the magicians take it back and clean it up. I'm not really sure what those humans are doing to the water, but it really needs the magicians to get clean. Remember that leave no trace thing? So, as we are heading back to the main water course as it leaves Crew, it is the Imperial River. In many ways, this small river is the lifeblood of Bonita Springs. Mostly it's a sleepy, meandering flow of water that is at once supporting thousands of animals and plants and fish, while it is a source of pleasure, recreation, and peace for the people who live and visit along the banks of paradise. Like all rivers, the Imperial meanders, and sometimes we can see the wildlife that depends on the water. As the water flows to the west, it eventually joins the salt water and mixes by and with the tides. The Imperial historically had two exits, Estero Bay to the north that flowed to the Gulf through Big Hickory Pass and Big Carlos Pass, and Little Hickory Bay to the south that flowed to the Gulf through Wiggins Pass. Well, Mother Nature and humans had other ideas, so today add Fish Trap Bay and New Pass, also created by water. As our day of adventure and secret hunting draws to a close, pelicans fly in the late daylight, and we see the big cruise secret. Water has made its way to the Gulf. Go and seek secrets in Crew and along the Imperial River. And remember, take nothing but images, kill nothing but time, and leave no trace.